Alright, hello everyone. So we're going to do another reading today. This time instead of a full pick a pile, I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what energies come up in the moment. So we're looking for guidance here from our guides. And we're asking them to join us today for this reading. We light a candle to call them to it. And we ask our ancestors to keep us safe in this moment. So I have 3 piles for you to pick from. This is the Golden Tarot. So it's pile number 1. And this is your stone. Pile number 2 is the Animal Totem deck. Put this one, and I'm not sure what this is. I'm not going to try. And pile number 3 is the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So I'm going to go ahead and lead you through a tiny little meditation. So have you close your eyes, drop into your body, and take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Feel your feet grounded on the earth. Feel peaceful in your body and allow either the stone or the deck or the number of the deck to guide you to your selection. And once you've chosen your pile, we'll meet back. See you soon. All right, pile number 1. So you had the Golden Tarot. And I want you to go ahead and focus on a question. So feeling peaceful in your body, mind, and spirit. Figuring out what your advice is today. That's what we're looking for, is just some advice. And what is the current situation, please? Alright, so we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, representing the current situation. So already from that, I can tell that you feel like fortune is not in your favor at this time. Okay. That's because you're being called to patience. There's a very slow moving process that is unfolding, and because of that you feel like luck is not on your side, or as though what you have been looking to bring into your life is not actually coming because of how slow it's moving. And you get in your head a lot about it. So I guess I'll show you. So this is the Wheel of Fortune card reverse. These cards are so beautiful. I never expected to connect with them, but they have quickly become, I think, my favorite cards. And then your third card here, so we have 3 major arcana, just by the way, very strong energies here, is the Lovers. So this is to do with a relationship. A deeply knit connection with all of this major arcana. I would say that it is a very strong connection. Let's see what else we can find out about this. So there's a lot of passion in this connection. There's a lot of physical attraction. There's moments of impulsivity where one or both of you really wants to be together. So, is it divine timing? Who's blocking this connection? Ooh. Oh, jeez. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah, so a lot of it is, like I said, it's being in your own head. Or the conflict between head and heart. It looks like you're being asked to trust your intuition. So like there's an aspect of yourself that knows that this connection is really strong, that knows that this process is unfolding in divine timing, that knows that this is not the right time. But you still try and make it happen. Still trying to make it work. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. King of Cups. Oh. Because it's beautiful love. You're really missing them. Oh my gosh, I just felt it in my heart space. You're really missing them. Alright, so what advice do your guides have for you about this situation? So we see the situation. What advice there? Pile number 1. Some advice for pile number 1. Ooh. I see you. Me and this card have a complicated relationship. Alright, Oblivion, open your arms. Oh, interesting. So there's some aspects of your heart space that are still closed, actually. So you may be impatient, but you're kind of impatient with yourself. And the unfolding of your heart opening and your but again, this speaks back to not trusting your intuition or having a difficulty really truly believing. Like it's almost like you're believing your head more than your heart, your intellect more than your intuition. All right. So I'm just going to show you this card because it's so, I don't know if you can see it. It's so beautiful. It's from the Magick of You Oracle. It's just like the most beautiful deck. And then you got Epoch. It says pause in your journey. Yeah, so you're really being asked to take a step back, respite. There's still some wounds that need to be healed. There are still some doors that have not been closed that need to be closed first. I hear, trust your beloved is on the other side of this for you. This is intense. All right, I'm gonna pull. I should have had this prepared at the beginning, but I didn't. Here we are. Nobody's perfect. So I'm just gonna see if I can pull some more oracle cards, more advice for specifically. I don't know if this reading could be any clearer. You don't want to be patient. You've got confirmation here. Woo. Oh, okay. You've got confirmation here of this being like an actual, it's not in your head. This is an actual connection. You're not crazy. Well, I don't know if you're crazy, but you're not crazy about this. Or at least about how they feel about you. So you got patience, dreams. Keep working in that dream space and harmony. So what I'm hearing is that the cycles are playing out to bring you into harmony. Union at this time would be disharmony. It would be destructive. You had to pause for the greater good. But your dreams are heard, they are received. They're coming to fulfillment just in their own time, not in your time. Which I know is maybe not what you want to hear. But there it is. Ooh, okay. So we have, if you are sort of hung up on timing and you want, I'm not going to give you an actual amount of time, but I'm going to say this. You've still got another death cycle. So if you are on a spiritual path, if you're on a spiritual journey and you're aware of your death and rebirth cycles, that will give you a bit more of a timeline, if you will. You have death and you have, you see that? This is such a beautiful card. You have death, and then you have the Fool. So it looks like it's gonna come to you after you take a deep dive, after you come back new and are asked to take on a new way of being. Maybe even starting a new venture. There is something you are not working on that for whatever reason you're meant to open up and to work on this thing. In order to bring yourself into the right space to accept this person back into your life. In the capacity of the lovers, in the capacity of union. Any other messages for pile one? So this is a very specific message for someone. In the coat room, there's a box, and there's something inside that you need to see. A reminder of a self you used to be. Find and retrieve that person and bring her back. This is your rebirth. This is your new beginning. Is remembering a part of yourself. All right. That's all I have for you, pile one. I'll see you soon. All right, pile number 2 with the Animal Totem deck. Let's take a look at what's going on for you. What messages do we have from your guides? What advice or guidance do we have for you today? Whatever day it is, wherever we find you, what are your messages? All right, so we have a 3 of Swords. My hands started to shake over this card. There's some deep hurt in this pile. The 6 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups. Deep emotional pain. You've been perhaps you've been crying a lot lately, or grieving a loss of some kind. Remembering that grief is not just about loss from physical death, but that it can be a loss of any kind. There are some people that when we part ways with them, we never see them again. And so grief can come through in that way. And this was a deep connection. Whatever you lost is deeply felt, deeply important to you. Oh my goodness. This heaviness and darkness. Something about this experience was invalidating and left you blindsided. It left you feeling depleted and weak. It wasn't what you thought it was. Or for some of you, this is a childhood wound that's still fresh. Yeah, so this disrupted your center. This disrupted your sense of balance, of home, of security. Holy moly. So, to clarify the 3 of Swords, we have the 2 of Pentacles. For the 6 of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. For the 2 of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords, we have the 4 of Swords reversed. I'm hearing you were heartbroken in reverse. This is your foundation was built with heartbreak. Whatever that means for you, however that resonates. I'm just going to pull a few more cards. I can feel the hopelessness, the despair. There's a lot of depression, apathy between intermittent pain. And you can sense a connection that's out there, that is that security, that is that stability. And you yearn and you're pulling and you're drawing it to you. But then that numbness settles in and you just cannot, and it just gets heavy. And you become afraid that you're toxic. You become afraid that you are not worthy. You repeat old dialogues, you repeat old patterns. The cards are beautiful energies at the center of this reading. It's like soulmate love. It's, and if not soulmate love, it's like deep soul family. It's strong foundational energies and comfort and stability and union and balance. But that's not how it feels. What you feel is not what is. So for advice, we have resilience. Something you know a lot about. And it says, burn away the past. Burn away the past. I would recommend a purification ritual. So, sorry, I'm really feeling this energy and it's really hard to speak through it. A purification ritual where it can be really simple. Like you just write down things that you need to burn away, things that you need to move through, energies you need to let go of, things that are not meant for you anymore, that don't belong to you anymore, that outmoded, outdated ways of being. And if you just write those things on a piece of paper, you can also do this in meditation. You don't actually have to physically burn something, but in your case, I think you should like set fire to this. So that's just my view. So in a safe place, in a safe way, write down on little pieces of paper these things and then burn them in a fire. Let them burn down. And each one, give that time, that space to really allow it to burn out of yourself, to purify it, to release it. You cannot keep living this way. Pile number 2. What other advice do we have for you? Liberation for yourself. And you can see in this card, she's got a dead swan wrapped around her. Like, this is not a live being that is holding her. These are truths that aren't her truths anymore. This is a threat that is in your head primarily. It was once a threat to you. It was once something that had a lot of power over you, but it's not like that anymore. You don't have to give it that power. You have ahead of you like just the most incredible things. But there's a perspective switch. I say perspective switch and then look at this card. Like, I feel like the stairs. It reminds me of that thing where the stairs go in all directions. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So it says birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings for you. Oh, I love that for you. I love that for you so much. I want that for you so much. Whew, feeling so much love for you guys right now. I feel like for you guys, Pile 2, I just want to I just want to get my hands on your energy. Just like teach you some meditations, get you through this. It's the fixer in me. Gotta let people do their own work. Holy moly. Yeah. All right. So, beautiful Pile 2. You have the Royal House of Pentacles here. You have material abundance on the horizon. You have the skills and tools to manifest and create absolutely anything in this physical world. You are such an amazing manifester. Your blockage from manifesting is this darkness. And I get it. It's not your fault. Like, there's no, do not put that shame on yourself at all. But like, on the other side of this is like a hopeful message. On the other side of this heaviness, and I'm starting to feel lighter already, is like, once you are able to switch the way that you think, once you are able to bring more light into those dark spaces, you can manifest absolutely anything. You are so, so, so powerful in that way. You create your own reality in a big, big way. You have primal earth force behind you. If you're not an earth sign, you've got a lot of earth in your chart, I think. And if you don't, I mean, you just have a lot of earth behind you. But part of that is processing your nightmares. It's working in your dreams. It's the things that come to you at night are in your dreams, in that half space, the space between. These are the things that you can work with, that you can battle. This is the way out. So another maybe another recommendation would be looking into lucid dreaming, keeping a dream journal. I know that sounds silly, or like maybe it sounds really simple, but I think it is that simple. It's like becoming familiar with the things that haunt you. It takes their power away from them, you know? More about dreams. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare to dream it. So must it be. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? All of that. Look at this beautiful door. It's like, I think my favorite thing is like how worn it is. Makes it super beautiful. And it's just like a bunch of mishmashy. That's not the way that I wanted to say that. Mismatchy colors and it's got water in front of it. Just the current, the flow is so close to you. You are so close. You are so close. Oh, so much love to you, Pile 2. This has been an intense time. If you are in need of guidance or want to reach out to me, my information is in the description box below. I mean, I just want to find out how this resonates with you, and please, like, share with me when you start to free yourself and when you flourish, because this is just beautiful. Where you come from and where you're going, it's like an incredible journey, and you're so strong. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Whew. All right, pile number 2. This is it from me. I'll hopefully see you soon. All right, so now we're on to pile number 3. I have to tell you that the last 2 piles were pretty intense, so let's see what we've got going for you, pile number 3. All right, we're starting with imbalance. This is gonna be great. Okay, we're just flying out. Oh, too many. Too energetic. Let's take a deep breath. Let's ground ourselves. Feet to the earth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So there's an imbalance in your ability to believe in new ideas. To see them through. With the way you feel about, holy moly. All right, let me take a step back for a second here. All right. So I think recently you have become aware that something you've been working on is not for you, or is not aligned, and you've been charged to, whether you see it or not, or whether you're conscious of it yet or not, you're being charged to change the way you work, the way you use your energy. This emotional, or this imbalance is emotional. The darkness or the failure to see the illumination, or to see the promise I want to say, comes from distrust. Maybe you've been lied to before or deceived in something very similar. I feel that there's a lot of mirroring energy going on here, where the situation that you are currently in reminds you of a situation you've been in before, and so you are unconsciously or consciously treating it in the same way, but it is not the same situation. Before, you were leading with your passion, and so you thought heart-based decisions and passion were equivalent, that you can make heart-based decisions without them being impulsive or rash. We do that, this is a kind of an aside, but we do that a lot. How many times has our head led us astray, and yet we don't doubt it as much as we doubt our heart. It's just something I wanted to say. But you've come in contact with this new idea, and all of the things that are limiting you with this idea are your own beliefs. I'm being told that you have already been putting in the work for quite some time for this to come into fruition, and so you're being asked to trust that that is true. That there's already been work put into this. So about this situation, what advice is there for you? Guides for you. Can you do? Reveal your gifts. I just heard honey running from the tongue. So maybe some of you, you're being called to speak. Maybe through writing, or maybe through public speaking of some kind. Maybe videos, maybe classes. Oh, weird. Become a loving mirror. I just want to know, I just want some clarification on what it is that you are avoiding. That's number 3, avoidance. It's something that goes against convention. So it's something, maybe you're scared of being judged, or, falling from grace is what I hear. So for some of you, you have a very, how do I put this? You have a very specific public image, perhaps, or personal image that people, a way that people view you. A box, if you will, that you have been put in. That binds you in that you believe it, and so you limit yourself from expanding. It seems like whatever this is, whatever you're being called to do, there's a fear that you will lose people you love, that you will be isolated. So I'm just wondering what else. Become a loving mirror. I always feel like when that card comes up, and again, this might just be for some of you, and I don't know if the number 10 is significant to you. For this one, I always think of the empath narcissist mirror, where you know, a person who attracts and who plays out those sort of like relationship dramas with narcissists are often mirrors. And so in the beginning, the narcissist loves them because they love their reflection. And then it sours when the mirror starts to show them things they don't want to see in themselves. And so because you can be a mirror for those people, you can also be mirrors for others. And so knowing that you can hold that space and what am I hearing? You can hold a strong space as a mirror. You can create a frame that is reflective with love. And when that loving gaze is cast back upon a person, it teaches them how to love themselves. Whew. God, that just hit me in the gut. Oh my gosh. So you got a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. It seems like you're the loving stranger. I wonder why you do not want to show that love. Why are you hiding your gifts? Pile number 3. Silent skill. I could not make this up if I tried. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Wow. Wow. I feel like I'm just going to pull 3 more cards from So the skill that you have do not be afraid to live it. Do not be afraid to bring it forth. And maybe some people will fall away. But they're not for you. Because new people will come. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Wow. You hold a peaceful space for people. I'm so curious to know what it is that you do. What is your skill? Oh, pile number 3, teach. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. Okay. Leave me a message in the comments below because I want to know what it is that you do. I want to know what it is that you teach because you need to be teaching. Ooh. Oh, let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Yes. This is all just like coming together so perfectly. And dance. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. And you want to know what's crazy? Pile number 3. We have the sun and the moon. We also have the star, if you want to round it out. So just like radiate, just be yourself. You do not need to listen to anybody but your guides, but yourself, to this message. Listen to this message. Because whatever you got, we need it. We need it. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. This is perfect. This is so perfect. I'm gonna let you go. Pile number 3. Please leave me a message. Let me know how this resonated. I'm very excited for you to step into this new venture, this new idea. Like, go for it. Reveal your gifts. Become a loving mirror. Teach. Be like the winds. Whatever your energy is, like, I want to come to your class. All right. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.